story begins under the soft silver glow of a waning moon at Willow Creek. I'm Evelyn Blackwood from Midnight Murmurs Radio, inviting you to join me on this journey, a sleep story, a guided sleep meditation designed to guide you gently into relaxation. Tonight, we wander through streets that are quiet, yet alive with whispered secret, where the history of a small American town drifts softly on the night air, and shadows move with stories of the past. Now, make yourself comfortable. Lie down, close your eyes, and take a slow, deep breath. Feel your shoulders release tension as you exhale, your back melting into the mattress, your legs heavy, and your hands resting easily at your sides. Inhale again, slowly, feeling the breath fill your lungs, and exhale all the weight of the day, allowing it to dissipate. Let your body sink further into comfort, and imagine the creek winding quietly through the town, its waters reflecting the moonlight in a silver shimmer, as if carrying every memory, every whisper, every secret from generations gone by. The streets of Willow Creek are lined with skeletal trees whose branches sway gently in the cool night breeze. Leaves rustle softly, creating a natural rhythm that harmonizes with the slow beating of your heart. The old houses, painted in faded colors, stand silently, each one holding fragments of lives lived long ago. In one corner, an abandoned general store waits, dust motes dancing in the lantern light filtering through cracked windows. Somewhere nearby, the faint clatter of an old windmill creaks against the quiet, its slow rotations marking time that seems to stretch and bend as the night deepens. You feel the gentle pull of curiosity as the past begins to brush against your senses, but you are safe. The magic of this town is soothing, coziest, and peaceful, yet tinged with a whisper of mystery that makes the heart quicken just slightly, a gentle thrill to hold your attention. As you walk or float, for in this meditation, your mind is free. Approach the town square. There, in the center, stands a fountain, its waters long still, but reflections of moonlight shimmer faintly across the cracked stone. You can almost hear the faint laughter of children from decades past, their voices blending with the wind. A sense of history permeates every corner, each cobblestone carrying echoes of choices made, moments remembered, moments forgotten. Perhaps a small parade once wound these streets during Columbus Day, lanterns swinging, costumes bright, music drifting across the town. The memory of celebration is tinged with melancholy now, soft and reflective. Part of the creek is a long memory. The air carries subtle scents, damp earth, pine needles, and a faint smoke from distant chimneys. Each inhalation draws you deeper into the scene, deeper into relaxation. Imagine stepping onto a wooden bridge spanning the creek, the planks groan softly beneath your feet, harmonizing with the gentle rush of water below. Moonlight glints across rippling currents, revealing fleeting shadows that seem almost sentient, twisting and turning as if performing an ancient ritual no one has witnessed for decades. You are aware of the supernatural without fear. The sensation is calming, magical, grounding. It reminds you that history is not just in books, but in the very air, the very earth beneath your feet. the echo of footsteps long past. Alongside the creek, a lantern-lit path winds into the forest. Here, whispers of Halloween preparations linger, faint scents of autumn spices and fallen leaves intertwining with the soft hum of the night. Perhaps someone in the town has left a carved pumpkin by a doorstep, its flickering candle casting playful shadows that dance like ghosts across weathered boards. The atmosphere is simultaneously comforting and eerie, a perfect balance for your sleep story. Each step you take or imagine taking slows your breathing, softens your thoughts, and allows your mind to drift into the calm rhythm of this night. As the story unfolds, notice a small inn rising amid the trees. Its windows glow faintly, promising warmth, coziness, and quiet mystery. The wood smells faintly of age and history. Imagine stepping closer, feeling the soft crunch of leaves underfoot, listening to the gentle sigh of the wind through broken shutters. Here, the night whispers to you, carrying tales of lives and choices, of celebrations and secrets, gently guiding your mind into a meditative state. The story wraps around you like a soft blanket, magical and calming, yet alive with the subtle hum of suspense and history. Let your thoughts drift alongside the creek, over bridges, past lanterns, past forgotten corners, knowing that you are safe. Inhale, exhale, let the quiet rhythm of Willow Creek carry you into the heart of the town, deeper into the gentle, mysterious night. As your awareness slows and your body relaxes, remember that this is your journey, a guided sleep meditation designed to blend relaxing story elements with the gentle thrill of history and legend. And as the story drifts further, allow yourself to sink fully into the calm embrace of the night, letting the creek, the trees, and the whispers of Willow Creek guide you into a coziest, peaceful, magical, and calming slumber. The soft mist of Willow Creek thickens as you continue along the cobblestone streets, each stone cool beneath your imagined feet. Evelyn Blackwood from Midnight Murmurs Radio whispers gently, "Welcome back to our sleep story, our guided sleep meditation, a journey into both tranquility and subtle mystery." Close your eyes, if you haven't already, and let the world fade further. Feel the slow rhythmic sway of your breath, each inhale drawing in serenity, each exhale releasing tension. The town stretches before you, still and quiet, yet alive with the echo of history. Faded street lamps cast golden halos, illuminating windows behind which stories of old linger. Perhaps a family once celebrated Columbus Day here. The echoes of children's laughter and parade drums still faintly imprinting the air. The magic of memory, entwined with the coziest sense of warmth, blends perfectly with the peaceful calm of the present. Walk slowly past a row of brick houses, their shutters cracked, paint peeling. The wind moves through the trees, rustling dry leaves that spiral gently to the ground. Listen closely. There is a faint clatter of metal, perhaps a forgotten lantern swinging, or the ghost of a door long closed. Your mind accepts these details not with fear, but with gentle curiosity, a soft thrill that enhances the relaxation. The town has a heartbeat of its own, a rhythm that matches your own slow pulse. You feel the magical essence of Willow Creek seep into your consciousness, a sensation both soothing and subtly mysterious, perfectly designed to guide you into deeper calm. As you pass the old general store, imagine the shelves lined with relics from decades past, glass jars, tin signs, faded photographs of people whose names are now whispered by the wind. A black cat, silent as shadow, crosses your path, its eyes gleaming faintly in the moonlight. You follow it briefly, feeling the gentle pull of curiosity, but it fades into the night, leaving only the soft crunch of leaves and the distant babble of the creek to guide you onward. The air smells faintly of damp wood, pine, and something sweet, like a forgotten pie cooling on a windowsill. Every inhale fills your lungs with calm. Every exhale carries away tension, allowing you to drift effortlessly into this relaxing story. You reach a small park, the benches weathered, the fountains dry, yet moonlight glimmers across the wrought iron gates. A gentle breeze brushes your cheek, as if the town itself is breathing. You can almost hear faint music, a piano perhaps, playing a tune carried from a century past. Shadows stretch and bend along the edges of the park, whispering stories of lives lived here, of lovers meeting under lantern light, of children chasing leaves in the fall. The sensation is magical, calming, and profoundly peaceful. Each detail paints a picture vivid enough to inhabit in your mind, yet soft enough to leave your body entirely at ease. Fully present in this guided sleep meditation, the creek curves again, guiding your path, and you notice an old bridge with wooden planks darkened by rain and time. Step carefully, or imagine stepping, hearing the faint creak beneath your weights. Across the bridge, an abandoned chapel emerges from the trees, its steeple towering, windows cracked. A single candle flickers somewhere inside, throwing dancing shadows across the pews. Perhaps, long ago, townsfolk gathered here for quiet reflection, prayers, or the telling of ghostly tales on chilly autumn nights. You feel a shiver not of fear, but of wonder, a gentle thrill that deepens your state of relaxation. The story here is layered, history, legend, and imagination intertwined, creating a space that is simultaneously soothing, magical, and a touch mysterious. Beyond the chapel, the forest rises, a dense tangle of trees whose branches reach skyward like skeletal fingers. Yet this is no threat, only a gentle embrace, a cocoon of calm shadows. Lanterns from the town glow faintly behind the trees, guiding your path. Perhaps you imagine a Halloween celebration long past, jack-o'-lanterns flickering, their candlelight revealing faces smiling through the years, ghosts of joy lingering in the cool night air. Your body feels heavier, your mind lighter, floating with the rhythm of the story. The town's secrets are now your companions, the creek murmuring beneath your imagination, carrying you softly toward deeper peace. Let yourself drift alongside Willow Creek, past the bridge, past the chapel, past the dancing shadows. Feel the magic, the calm, the gentle thrill of history and legend merging in this town. Every element, scents, textures, and whispers of the past guides you into serenity. Inhale slowly, exhale fully, and notice how the night wraps you in comfort. How every detail of this sleep story This relaxing story, this guided sleep meditation, soothes your mind and body. Allow yourself to embrace the coziest, peaceful, magical, and calming sensations of Willow Creek, knowing that the night is a safe and gentle space, leading you naturally toward restful, undisturbed sleep. Asterisk, as the night deepens over Willow Creek, the mist curling around the bases of the skeletal trees, like silken fingers. Evelyn Blackwood from Midnight Murmurs Radio whispers softly, "You are safe here," and yet the town hums with stories of the past, waiting for your imagination to wander. Close your eyes, if they are not already closed, and feel your body fully supported by your bed, the soft mattress beneath you holding your weight. Your muscles release in tension with every exhale. Inhale slowly, drawing in the scent of damp earth, pine, and distant wood smoke. And exhale the remainder of the day, letting it fade into the night. With each breath, you drift further into this sleep story, this relaxing story, this guided sleep meditation, where the present blends seamlessly with the whispers of history. Walk, or float if you prefer, down a narrow alley where the cobblestones glimmer faintly under the silver moonlight. The houses on either side, though abandoned, carry the faint scent of past lives, wood polish, candle wax, faint perfume from long-gone evenings. Windows reflect fragmented beams of light, shadows dancing in intricate patterns, and for a moment you imagine the laughter of children playing hide-and-seek during a Halloween night many decades ago. Each echo, each gentle rustle of leaves carries the coziest and peaceful energy of the town, a comfort that softens your mind even as the subtle thrill of past secrets brushes against your imagination. Soon, the path widens into the town square where the old fountain rests, dry yet full of memories. Imagine its stone edges, worn smooth by the footsteps of countless visitors, the moonlight traces, the intricate carvings, highlighting tiny faces frozen in expression, stories etched into the cold stone. You hear the distant whisper of water, imagined or real, mingling with the creak of an iron swing set from a nearby abandoned playground. This is the magic of Willow Creek, a magical blend of serenity and history, where each sound, each shadow guides your mind deeper into calm. The town is alive in its own quiet way, and you, dear listener, are invited to witness it without fear, to feel it without tension. Across the square, an old library stands with its doors slightly ajar. Dust motes float in the beams of moonlight, dancing in the still air. Imagine stepping closer and noticing books stacked haphazardly on the floor, their pages yellowed, spines cracked, titles long forgotten. Perhaps a journal lies open, chronicling the quiet tragedies and joys of townsfolk from decades past. You feel the gentle pull of history here, a soft intrigue that does not disturb the relaxation but rather enriches it. Your breath slows further, matching the unhurried rhythm of the town, matching the quiet beat of your heart. Every sensory detail, the faint smell of aged paper, the echo of your imagined footsteps wraps around you like a soft blanket, calming and comforting, yet tinged with subtle suspense. Beyond the library, a narrow lane curves toward the creek. The trees arch overhead, their bare branches forming natural arches that sway gently in the autumn breeze. Somewhere a distant owl calls, its voice carrying across the silent water, merging with the soft ripple of the creek as it winds lazily through the town. Along the bank, fallen leaves float briefly before sinking, their motion hypnotic, drawing your mind into a meditative state. Here, the night is alive with gentle supernatural hint shadows that twist like playful spirits, lanterns that flicker in imagined windows, but none of it is threatening. It is all part of the magical tapestry of Willow Creek, a delicate balance of serenity and mild mystery, perfect for drifting toward deep relaxation. A small chapel rises among the trees on the opposite bank. Its steeple reaches skyward, windows fractured yet glowing faintly from an unseen candle inside. Step closer in your imagination, feeling the soft crunch of leaves underfoot, inhaling the warm, earthy scent of aged wood and moss. The chapel holds the echoes of long-ago sermons, whispered prayers, and hushed stories of love, loss, and lessons learned. You feel a gentle shiver not of fear, but of awe, as if time itself has paused here, allowing you a private glimpse into the life of the town. The narrative flows around you, guiding your body to relax further, your mind lighter, every exhale releasing tension. As you drift along the creek, past the chapel, and beneath the moonlight, the town unfolds in layers of light and shadow, memory and imagination. This guided sleep meditation is a tapestry of relaxing story elements, sleep story moments, and bedtime story comfort, weaving together the coziest, peaceful, magical, and calming feelings that Willow Creek offers at midnight. Let the whispers of history, the soft rustle of leaves, and the gentle murmur of the creek lull you further, each step, each breath, each heartbeat synchronizing with the rhythm of the night. Allow yourself to melt into the scene, drifting deeper into the serenity that only a town like Willow Creek, steeped in memory and mystery, can provide. Asterisk, the night deepens further over Willow Creek, and the mist curls around the ancient trees like soft, ethereal fingers. I'm Evelyn Blackwood from Midnight Murmurs Radio, guiding you deeper into this bedtime story, this sleep story, this guided sleep meditation. Lie comfortably, if you are not already, letting your body melt fully into the surface beneath you. Inhale slowly, drawing in the cool night air tinged with pine and damp earth, and exhale, letting go of every trace of tension. With each breath, you sink deeper, your mind wandering gently into the town's quiet mysteries. The streets are empty, yet alive in the imagination, each shadow hinting at a story from decades past, each flicker of light a memory preserved in the soft glow of moonlight. The scene is both cozy and peaceful, yet threaded with the subtle thrill of the unknown. As you continue along the cobblestone paths, a soft sound reaches your ears, almost like the faint rustle of a page being turned. Imagine stepping closer to an old library tucked behind towering oak trees, its doors slightly ajar, revealing rows of books whose spines are cracked with age. The scent of aged paper drifts toward you, mingling with the sweet, damp smell of autumn leaves. Here, history whispers softly. Tales of early settlers, festivals, long forgotten, quiet moments of human triumph and sorrow. Perhaps on a Halloween night, long ago, children dressed in handmade costumes had run through these same paths, their laughter lingering as echoes that the night still carries. The energy is magical, calming, and subtly haunting, perfect for easing your mind into a deep, relaxed state. Further along, the path opens to a small chapel, its steeple reaching upward like a silent guardian over the town. Imagine stepping lightly onto the worn steps of the chapel, feeling the gentle crunch of leaves beneath your feet. A single candle flickers inside, casting shifting shadows across the wooden pews. You may sense the faint echo of voices, prayers, whispered confessions, stories shared in hushed tones long ago. The chapel is a repository of memory, a sanctuary where the past and present meet quietly, offering a calming rhythm that mirrors your slow, steady breathing. Every detail, the scent of aged wood, the faint warmth of candlelight, the gentle play of shadows draws you further into relaxation, blending subtle supernatural intrigue with a soothing sense of peace. Beyond the chapel, the creek meanders lazily, silvered by the moonlight, the water murmuring softly over stones and fallen leaves. Along its banks, lanterns glow faintly, placed as if by unseen hands, casting gentle patterns across the water's surface. The gentle ripple of the creek, the rustle of leaves, and the distant call of an owl create a symphony of calm. Yet, as in any true guided sleep meditation, there is a whisper of mystery here. The faint impression of a figure moving across a bridge, gone the next moment, or the sudden shift of shadows that seem almost sentient. These details are not meant to alarm, but to enrich the imagination, offering a soft thrill that enhances the depth of relaxation. The night is magical in its subtle balance of serenity and wonder. On the other side of the creek, an abandoned house stands, its windows dark but reflective under the moonlight. Imagine approaching it gently, feeling the soft crunch of leaves underfoot. Perhaps it was once the home of a storyteller, someone who chronicled the town's tales, weaving together history, personal anecdotes, and legends of spirits that wandered Willow Creek. You sense the echoes of the past in every creaking floorboard, every swaying shutter. The house is quiet, yet alive in your imagination, a comforting presence that invites you to explore without fear. Your breathing remains slow and steady, your body heavy, your mind free to wander in this calm, enchanting landscape. As you move past the house, the path narrows, winding into the trees along the creek. Lanterns flicker intermittently, casting shadows that twist gently like dancers across the trunks and the underbrush. Perhaps this is where a Columbus Day parade once wound its way through the town. The laughter of townsfolk, now a faint hum in the night air. Each step along the path draws you deeper into serenity, your mind attuned to every small detail, every soft whisper of history. This relaxing story is crafted to transport you, to ease every tension, and to prepare your mind for peaceful slumber. Let the whispers of Willow Creek, the gentle murmur of the creek, and the play of shadows and light guide you now. Every element that trees, the creek, the houses, the chapel, the lanterns is part of this guided sleep meditation designed to evoke coziest, peaceful, magical, and calming sensations. Feel yourself drifting deeper, every exhale carrying you toward the serenity of sleep, every inhale bringing quiet, reflective comfort. As the story flows around you, allow yourself to sink fully into the night, letting Willow Creek cradle your imagination and spirit. Asterisk as the midnight mist swirls through Willow Creek, the town seems to breathe in harmony with your slow, deliberate breaths. Evelyn Blackwood from Midnight Murmurs Radio whispers softly, the town holds secrets both gentle and mysterious, and tonight you may feel them brushing against your imagination. Lie comfortably, feeling your body melt further into the support beneath you. Inhale deeply, drawing in the crisp, earthy air, tinged with the scent of fallen leaves, pine, and the faint trace of candle wax. Exhale, releasing every lingering tension from your muscles and mind. This sleep story, this relaxing story, this guided sleep meditation guides you ever deeper, blending tranquility with subtle whispers of the past. Imagine the narrow streets unfolding before you, shadows elongating and shifting as the moonlight dances across cracked shutters and weathered bricks. The town is quiet, yet alive with history. Perhaps decades ago, during a Columbus Day celebration, lanterns swayed along these streets. Children laughing in costume while the elders whispered tales of settlers' trials and triumphs. Every cobblestone, every tree, every shuttered window carries memories of choices made, of lives entwined with the passage of time. The creek murmurs softly nearby, as if recounting these stories in its eternal voice. You feel a gentle thrill, a mild rapture that is both calming and magical, grounding you in this serene yet subtly mysterious environment. A faint glow catches your attention, a small cemetery hidden behind a wrought iron gate. Step closer in your imagination, hearing the crunch of leaves beneath your feet, the soft rustle of branches above. The gravestones, worn and tilted, bear names faded by time, and perhaps one or two bear marks of forgotten tragedies or heroic deeds. Each epitaph seems to whisper, telling stories of lives, choices, and consequences. Yet the sensation is calming rather than alarming. The supernatural presence is gentle here. A flicker of shadow, a rustle of wind, the distant hoot of an owl. You sense history lingering in the air, as if the spirits themselves are offering reassurance, allowing your mind to wander freely while your body sinks deeper into relaxation. As you wander past the cemetery, an old inn emerges from the fog, its windows glowing faintly from lanterns inside. Perhaps travelers long ago rested here, sharing tales of the creek, the town, and legends of wandering spirits. Step toward the entrance, feeling the imagined wooden floor beneath your feet, warm and comforting despite its age. The inn seems alive with soft memories, whispered conversations, faint music from a piano, the laughter of children, the scent of pumpkin and spice lingering in the air. The combination of gentle, supernatural hints and tangible comfort evokes a sense of coziest and peaceful, blending the magical atmosphere of Willow Creek with the serenity of this guided sleep meditation. The creek winds closer now, the gentle ripple of water echoing softly against the banks. Imagine lanterns suspended from branches, casting elongated shadows that twist playfully across the water. Perhaps a lone figure once wandered here, contemplating choices that shaped the town's history, their story lingering in the air, faintly carried on the breeze. The subtle tension of unspoken secrets contrasts with the soft serenity of your surroundings, creating a balanced experience, a relaxing, calming sensation interwoven with the mild thrill of legend and memory. Each inhale draws in the night's essence. Each exhale releases all remaining tension, leaving your mind spacious, open, and calm. The forest thickens as you move along the creek, and a small chapel rises once more in the distance, its steeple reaching into the night sky. Imagine stepping closer to it, the warm, faint glow of candlelight welcoming you. The air is rich with the scent of aged wood, pine, and the faint damps of earth. Perhaps, long ago, townsfolk came here to celebrate, to grieve, or to share whispered stories of spirits that roamed the town. Every shadow inside the chapel moves, softly, dancing with the flicker of candlelight, evoking a gentle thrill that deepens relaxation. This interplay of history, supernatural hints, and peaceful calm guides your mind ever deeper into serenity. Let yourself drift now along the banks of Willow Creek, past the inn, past the cemetery, past the chapel, feeling the gentle rhythm of the night envelop you. Every Delta Creek's murmur, the rustling leaves, the shadows and lantern light guides your mind into the deepest state of relaxation. This sleep story, this relaxing story, this guided sleep meditation is crafted to evoke the coziest, peaceful, magical, and calming sensations, merging gentle supernatural intrigue with the comforting embrace of Willow Creek. Inhale, exhale, and allow yourself to drift further into the serenity of sleep, letting the night wrap around you completely. The night has settled fully over Willow Creek, and the mist swirls like soft smoke around the ancient trees, carrying whispers of history that seem to breathe alongside your own slow, deliberate rhythm. I'm Evelyn Blackwood from Midnight Murmurs Radio, guiding you through this bedtime story, this sleep story, this relaxing story, this guided sleep meditation. If your eyes are still closed, keep them so, allowing your body to melt completely into the support beneath you. Inhale deeply, drawing in the crispy night air tinged with pine, damp earth, and the faint scent of burning candle wax, and exhale, releasing the remnants of tension, worry, and fatigue. Every breath guides you deeper into serenity, deeper into the magic and mystery that Willow Creek holds. As you drift further along the cobblestone streets, notice the glow of lanterns swaying gently in the autumn breeze, casting shadows that dance across the walls of old houses. The town seems alive, though no one walks these streets tonight. Each window holds stories. Families gathered long ago during Columbus Day or Halloween, their laughter and whispers woven into the very fabric of the buildings. The magic of memory mixes with the calm of the present moment, creating a sensation both coziest and peaceful, and yet tinged with the gentle thrill of unseen presences. These are the subtle ghosts of history, playful, harmless, and part of the charm of this sleepy town. The creek winds lazily nearby, silvered under the soft glow of the moon. Imagine stepping onto a small wooden bridge, the planks creaking faintly beneath your feet and feeling the cool breeze brushing your skin. The water flows quietly, carrying with it the echoes of footsteps, voices, and laughter from generations past. Every ripple of the water mirrors the gentle rise and fall of your own chest, reinforcing the deep relaxation that spreads through your body. Your mind drifts, untethered, free to wander the labyrinth of time and imagination, yet fully supported in this safe, serene space. Further along, a small, abandoned chapel emerges, its steeple silhouetted against the night sky. Candlelight flickers from within, casting gentle, elongated shadows across cracked pews and worn floors. Perhaps decades ago, townsfolk came here to celebrate, to grieve, or to share whispered tales of spirits wandering the creek at midnight. The chapel holds these echoes, blending supernatural intrigue with calming serenity. A perfect balance for your guided sleep meditation. Step closer in your mind, noticing every detail, the scent of aged wood, the soft flicker of candlelight, the quiet hum of the town beyond the walls. Your body feels heavier, your mind lighter. Each exhale releasing further tension, each inhale filling you with a profound sense of peace. Nearby, a small inn glows warmly under the moon, its windows promising comfort and gentle memories. Imagine stepping inside, feeling the soft creak of wooden floors, the faint warmth of a hearth that has long since burned low. Perhaps travelers once rested here, sharing stories of the creek, the town, and its legends. The air is filled with scents of autumn spice, pine, and something sweet, like the echo of a forgotten pie cooling on a windowsill. These details, dug subtle, draw your mind into calm reverie. The night is alive with gentle magic, blending the magical and calming sensations of this town into a soft cocoon of relaxation. The creek's soft murmur guides you onward, past lanterns, past shadows, past the small cemetery tucked behind wrought iron gates. Gravestones, weathered and leaning, hold stories of lives and choices long past. Perhaps you sense a faint presence, playful, watchful, yet entirely benigning, a touch of intrigue without alarm. Every shadow, every ripple, every soft whisper is part of this narrative, this sleep story designed to calm your mind and body. Inhale deeply, exhale fully, letting the town's stories carry away every lingering thought, worry, or distraction. As we near the end of tonight's journey through Willow Creek, remember that this sleep story, this relaxing story, this guided sleep meditation is crafted for you to evoke the coziest, peaceful, magical, and calming sensations, to guide you toward a restful and restorative sleep. And if you've enjoyed traveling through the town's streets, its shadows, and its whispers, consider subscribing to Midnight Murmurs Radio for more stories that soothe, intrigue, and relax. Your support helps keep these tales alive and ensures that every night, the magic of Willow Creek and similar towns can drift into the minds of dreamers like you. As the story fades, allow yourself to drift into a peaceful sleep, cradled by the gentle embrace of the creek, the lanterns, and the soft whispers of history surrounding you. Asterisk, the dawn may still be hours away, But Willow Creek sleeps only in whisper. I'm Evelyn Blackwood from Midnight Murmurs Radio, welcoming you back to our bedtime story, our sleep story, our relaxing story, our guided sleep meditation. Lie comfortably, close your eyes, and breathe slowly. Inhale the cool, night-scented air, carrying traces of pine, damp earth, and lingering candle wax. Exhale fully, letting go of any tension that remains in your body. Tonight, the town awakens not with sunlight, but through the soft resonance of history and the gentle hum of whispered legends, each one a coziest and peaceful thread woven into the fabric of Willow Creek. As you drift along the familiar cobblestone streets, notice the soft glow of lanterns that line the paths, each light flickering like a heartbeat, guiding you deeper into the town's serene yet mysterious essence. The windows of old houses glimmer faintly, reflecting moonlight and mist. Imagine shadows moving slowly inside, hints of lives long past, memories of celebrations, quiet moments, and secrets held close. Perhaps a family once gathered here for Halloween, their costumes hands, their laughter echoing into the night air, mingling with the subtle rustle of leaves. The combination of history, gentle supernatural whispers, and soothing imagery creates a magical tapestry that both calms and intrigues, preparing your mind and body for deep relaxation. The creek winds along beside you, silvered by the moonlight, carrying soft ripples that reflect the stars above. Step lightly onto a small wooden bridge, feeling the imagined planks beneath your feet, creaking softly in rhythm with the gentle flow of water. On either side, the bank is lined with trees, their branches reaching skyward, creating arches of shadow that sway with the night breeze. The faint murmur of water and the whisper of leaves synchronize with the slow rise and fall of your breath, grounding your body while inviting your imagination to wander freely. Each detail, the soft rustle of leaves, the shimmer of moonlight on water, the subtle scent of autumn spice draws you deeper into the meditative rhythm of the town. Beyond the bridge, a narrow lane curves toward the town square. Here, echoes of the past blend seamlessly with the present, the faint music of a piano drifting from an abandoned ting, a whispered conversation frozen in time, the subtle footfalls of townsfolk long gone. Perhaps a Columbus Day parade once wound its way along these streets, lanterns swaying gently, the laughter of children and the murmur of adults mingling with the autumn air. Though the events occurred long ago, their energy remains, magical and calming, flowing softly through the scene, inviting your mind to observe without judgment, to wander without fear. As you continue, an old chapel emerges among the trees, its steeple dark against the night sky. Imagine stepping toward it. Feel in the soft crunch of leaves beneath your feet. Candlelight flickers faintly inside, illuminating pews worn smooth by decades of gatherings, sermons, and quiet reflections. The air is rich with the scent of aged wood, mingled with the faint, earthy aroma of surrounding foliage. Perhaps townsfolk once gathered here to celebrate, to grieve, or to share whisper tales of spirits wandering Willow Creek. Each shadow seems alive with gentle, playful supernatural hints, enough to spark curiosity, yet entirely safe within the calming context of this guided sleep meditation. Nearby, the creek curves again its soft murmur, weaving alongside your imagination. Imagine lanterns suspended from tree branches, casting intricate, dancing shadows that move across the water. Perhaps these lanterns once marked the path for late-night wander, their faint glow guiding travelers through the town's quiet streets. The night is alive with gentle magic. The combination of history, light, shadow, and sound evokes a sense of coziest, peaceful, magical, and calming. A perfect environment for your mind and body to relax fully. Every inhalation fills you with serene awareness. Every exhalation releases lingering tension, leaving your senses attuned only to the gentle rhythm of Willow Creek. As you drift further along the creek, past the chapel and lantern-lit paths, imagine the town's secrets brushing lightly against your imagination. Shadows twist softly. Echoes of distant footsteps linger, and the faint rustle of leaves creates a delicate symphony of calm intrigue. This sleep story, this relaxing story, this guided sleep meditation carries you effortlessly through history and legend, weaving together sensory details and gentle supernatural hints that soothe, intrigue, and prepare your body and mind for restorative sleep. Let the creek's soft murmur, the lantern's flicker, and the whispers of Willow Creek cradle you completely, guiding you into a state of deep serenity and peaceful dreams. Asterisk, the mistress thicker along Willow Creek as you wander deeper into the town's hidden corners. I'm Evelyn Blackwood from Midnight Murmurs Radio, guiding you once more through this bedtime story, this sleep story, this relaxing story, this guided sleep meditation. Lie fully relaxed, allowing your body to melt into the support beneath you. Inhale slowly, drawing in the cool night air, scented with damp earth pine and the faint aroma of candle wax. Exhale, letting go of all tension, worries, and lingering thoughts. The town is quiet, yet alive in subtle ways through whispers of history, gentle rustling of leaves, and the soft ripple of the creek, which flows like a silver ribbon beneath the moonlight. These delicate sensations are coziest and peaceful, inviting your mind to drift freely. As you follow the winding streets, imagine the faint glow of lanterns guiding your path. Shadows stretch across old houses, their windows reflecting the misty light. Each home holds stories from long ago, laughter of children during Halloween celebrations, quiet moments of reflection after Columbus Day parades. The subtle echoes of choices made and consequences endured. These are not frightening. They are gentle reminders of history and memory, adding depth to your relaxing story. The night here is magical, filled with soft supernatural hints that intrigue without alarming, allowing your mind to wander while your body remains fully at ease. The creek curves gently, its surface shimmering under the silver light of the moon. Imagine stepping onto a wooden bridge, feeling the faint creak of planks beneath your feet. Across the water, a forest rises, branches arching overhead like the delicate spires of a cathedral. Perhaps once a traveler paused here, contemplating a decision that would ripple through the town for decades. The memory lingers in the very air, faint but tangible, blending with the natural calm. Your breathing matches the gentle flow of the creek, each inhale filling you with serenity, each exhale releasing tension. The atmosphere is both calming and subtly thrilling, a perfect balance for your guided sleep meditation. Beyond the bridge, an abandoned chapel stands beneath the moonlight, its steeple a dark silhouette against the sky. Imagine stepping closer in your mind, noticing the faint flicker of candlelight through cracked windows. The scent of aged wood and pine fills your senses. Perhaps townsfolk gathered here long ago, sharing whispered stories of spirits wandering the town or praying for the safety of loved ones. Shadows inside the chapel seem alive, yet benevolent, gently dancing in rhythm with the flickering light. This subtle play of supernatural hints and soothing imagery deepens your state of relaxation, guiding your mind and body further into tranquility. Nearby, a small inn glows faintly, its windows reflecting the moonlight. Step inside with your imagination. The wooden floorboards creak softly. The scent of autumn spices lingers, and a faint warmth emanates from a hearth long cooled. Travelers from decades past once rested here, sharing stories of the creek, the town, and its gentle mysteries. Every element, the scent, the sound, the light evokes feelings of cozy, peaceful, magical, and calming. Your body grows heavier, your mind lighter, and every exhale draws you further into the soft rhythm of Willow Creek. The streets twist and curve, leading you to a small cemetery behind a wrought iron gate. Gravestones lean gently, worn by time and weather, each engraved with names that carry the weight of stories long past. Perhaps some of these souls once wandered the same streets you now imagine, making choices whose echoes still linger in the town. Shadows flit among the stones, playful yet harmless, enhancing the sense of magical realism without disturbing your calm. Inhale the night air, rich with pine, earth, and faint candle wax, and exhale, releasing the last remnants of wakefulness and tension. The creek's soft murmur guides you onward, past lantern-lit paths, past chapel and inn, past the cemetery. Each element blending history, gentle supernatural hints, and serene imagery into a seamless experience. This sleep story, this relaxing story, this guided sleep meditation carries you effortlessly through Willow Creek's quiet streets, evoking the coziest, peaceful, magical, and calming sensations designed to ease your body and mind into deep sleep. Let the whispers of the town, the flicker of lanterns, and the gentle ripple of the creek envelop you completely, guiding you toward rest, serenity, and peaceful dreams. The night air thickens around Willow Creek, carrying a gentle chill that mingles with the soft scent of pine, damp earth, and faint candle wax. I'm Evelyn Blackwood from Midnight Murmurs Radio, guiding you once again through this bedtime story, this sleep story, this relaxing story, this guided sleep meditation. Lie fully relaxed, your body sinking into the surface beneath you, your breathing slow and steady. Each inhale brings serenity, each exhale releases tension, leaving you open to the subtle magic of the town, where history, legend, and quiet supernatural whispers intertwine in a peaceful, magical, and calming rhythm. Walk along the mist-laden streets, where shadows stretch and twist in the lantern light. Houses rise on either side, their wooden shutters cracked, paint peeling, yet somehow warm under the moonlight. Perhaps during a Halloween celebration decades ago, children ran through these same streets, their laughter echoing faintly even now. The ghost of a parade from Columbus Day lingers in your imagination, the sound of drums and whispered cheers blending softly with the murmur of the creek. These echoes are gentle, never frightening, enhancing the sensation of relaxation and curiosity. Your mind floats along with the rhythm of the town, calm yet subtly intrigued, as though walking alongside memories that whisper without disturbing. The creek winds beside the path, its surface glimmering under the moon, reflecting the lanterns that sway in the night breeze. Step lightly onto a small wooden bridge, imagining the soft creak of planks beneath your feet. Trees arch overhead, their bare branches forming natural arches that sway gently, casting intricate shadows that dance across the water. Somewhere in the distance, an owl calls softly, adding to the symphony of night sounds that synchronize with your slow, steady breathing. The town's whispers, the rustling leaves, the water's gentle murmur all combine into a calming cadence, guiding your mind into a deeper state of rest. Ahead, an abandoned chapel appears, its steeple a dark silhouette against the night sky. Imagine stepping closer, the soft crunch of leaves underfoot, and the faint flicker of candlelight spilling from its cracked windows. Inside, shadows move slowly, dancing in the warm glow of the candle. Perhaps townsfolk gathered here long ago, sharing whispered tales of wandering spirits, of choices made and consequences felt, or offering prayers during quiet moments of reflection. Each detail: the aged wood, the soft scent of pine and candle, the gentle play of shadows and vice, calm and serenity, blending subtle supernatural hints with deep relaxation. Nearby, a small inn glows faintly under the lanterns, welcoming with imagined warmth. Step inside in your mind, feeling the wooden floors beneath your feet, inhaling the rich scent of autumn spice, mixed with faint traces of earth and aged wood. Travelers long past shared stories here, tales of the creek, the town, and the gentle mysteries that lingered in the night. The combination of history, soft, supernatural whispers, and soothing imagery evokes coziest, peaceful, magical, and calming sensations, allowing your body to sink deeper into comfort while your mind drifts lightly among memories, imagination, and the gentle mysteries of Willow Creek. The streets narrow, leading you past a small cemetery, its wrought-iron gate half hidden by climbing ivy. Gravestones lean slightly, weathered by time, each one inscribed with names that carry stories, joys, and quiet sorrows. Shadows flit softly between the stones, their presence delicate, playful, and entirely harmless. Perhaps someone once paused here, contemplating the consequences of their actions, their thoughts carried away by the breeze along the creek. You sense these whispers without fear, their intrigue blending with the calm of the night, enhancing your guided sleep meditation rather than disturbing it. Drift now along the creek, past lanterns, past chapel, past inn, past the cemetery, the gentle ripple of water, The flicker of lantern light and the soft rustle of leaves combine to create a seamless, calming experience. This sleep story, this relaxing story, this guided sleep meditation carries you through the quiet streets of Willow Creek, where history, legend, and subtle supernatural hints intertwine. Every inhalation fills you with peace. Every exhalation releases tension, and every detail, light, shadow, sound, and scent guides your mind towards deep serenity. Let the town cradle you fully, guiding you into peaceful dreams, enveloped by the coziest, peaceful, magical, and calming night of Willow Creek. The mist along Willow Creek thickens as midnight deepens, curling around trees and houses like whispered secrets from the past. I'm Evelyn Blackwood from Midnight Murmurs Radio, guiding you through this bedtime story, this sleep story, this relaxing story, this guided sleep meditation. Lie fully relaxed, allowing your body to sink into the support beneath you, each muscle releasing tension with every slow, deliberate breath. Inhale the night air, scented with pine, damp earth, and faint candle wax. Exhale fully, letting go of the day's lingering thoughts. The town awakens, not with noise, but with the gentle hum of history, subtle supernatural whispers, and the quiet resonance of long-forgotten festivals. Each step along the streets drawing you deeper into serenity. Imagine the soft glow of lanterns lining the streets, swaying gently in the night breeze, casting elongated shadows that twist and dance across the cobblestones. Each window reflects moonlight, revealing hints of lives long past. Perhaps decades ago, children ran through these streets on Halloween, their laughter echoing softly even now. Or townsfolk celebrated Columbus Day with whispered songs and soft footfalls along the parade path. These faint echoes are part of the town's fabric, creating a coziest and peaceful rhythm that blends effortlessly with the gentle intrigue of unseen presences. Your mind floats among these layers of memory, imagination, and quiet magic, fully at ease. While curiosity dances softly at the edges, the creek winds, alongside the town, silvered by the moonlight, reflecting the lanterns and shadows above. Step onto a wooden bridge, feeling the imagined planks creaked beneath your feet, each soft sound a gentle anchor for your attention. Trees arch overhead, their bare branches forming natural tunnels that sway gently, casting intricate patterns across the water. The gentle ripple of the creek, the soft rustle of leaves, and the distant call of an owl create a calming symphony in perfect harmony with your slow, steady breathing. This is a guided sleep meditation designed to carry you into the deepest state of relaxation while the town's subtle mysteries weave through your imagination. Ahead, an abandoned chapel emerges, its steeple dark against the night sky. Imagine approaching it, the soft crunch of fallen leaves underfoot, candlelight flickering faintly from inside. Perhaps townsfolk once gathered here, sharing whispered tales of wandering spirits or offering prayers during quiet moments of reflection. Shadows inside dance gently in the candlelight, hinting at stories of choices made long ago, consequences felt, and lessons quietly learned. Every detail, the scent of aged wood, the faint earthy aroma of surrounding pine, The gentle flicker of shadows invites relaxation while keeping a delicate thread of suspense alive. In unseen, the magical and calming atmosphere of Willow Creek. Nearby, the faint glow of a small inn welcomes you. Imagine stepping inside in your mind, the wooden floors creaking softly beneath your feet, the warm scent of autumn spices and pine drifting through the air. Travelers long past rested here, sharing tales of the creek, the town, and its quiet mysteries. Perhaps they whispered about sightings of gentle spirits along the bridge, or strange reflections in lantern-lit windows. These hints of the supernatural, carefully woven into the scene, add a subtle thrill without disturbing the profound serenity. The combination of history, memory, and soft intrigue evokes coziest, peaceful, magical, and calming sensations, enveloping you in the town's night. The streets curve along the creek, past lanterns, Chapo Inn, and a small cemetery tucked behind wrought iron gates. Gravestones lean gently, engraved with names that carry the weight of stories and choices long ago. Shadows move softly among the stones, playful yet benign, enhancing the gentle thrill of the night. Perhaps a traveler once paused here, contemplating decisions whose echoes linger in the town, carried subtly on the breeze. Your mind absorbs these whispers effortlessly, your body heavy with relaxation. Each exhale releasing tension, each inhale drawing in calm. Let yourself drift now along the creek, past every lantern, every shadow, past Chapo Inn and cemetery. The gentle murmur of water, the flicker of lanterns, and the rustling of leaves blend into a seamless, calming experience. This sleep story, this relaxing story, this guided sleep meditation carries you effortlessly through Willow Creek streets, where history, legend, and subtle supernatural whispers intertwine. Inhale peace, exhale tension, and allow yourself to be cradled by the coziest, peaceful, magical, and calming embrace of the night. Asterisk, the night deepens, and Willow Creek seems to hold its breath, suspended between the past and the present. I'm Evelyn Blackwood from Midnight Murmurs Radio, guiding you through this bedtime story, this sleep story, this relaxing story, this guided sleep meditation. Lie comfortably, allowing your body to sink fully into the surface beneath you. Inhale deeply, drawing in the cool, fragrant air of pine, damp earth, and faint candle wax. Exhale slowly, releasing any lingering tension or thought. The town hums quietly with echoes of history and whispers of gentle supernatural presences, creating a coziest, peaceful, magical, and calming atmosphere for your mind and body to drift within. Imagine walking along the creek once more, the water shimmering softly under the moonlight. Shadows stretch long across the banks, shifting in rhythm with your breathing. Perhaps decades ago, children ran here during Halloween, their laughter intertwining with the quiet murmur of water, or townsfolk paraded through the streets on Columbus Day, leaving behind faint traces of melody and cheer. Every step you take along the cobblestones carries the gentle weight of history and memory, subtle supernatural hints brushing against your imagination, adding depth without alarm. Your body relaxes further, your mind floats freely, and every inhalation brings serenity, while every exhale releases the residue of the day. Ahead, an abandoned chapel rises among the trees, its steeple silhouetted against the night sky. Imagine approaching it in your mind, hearing the soft crunch of leaves underfoot. Candlelight flickers faintly inside, illuminating pews, worn smooth by decades of quiet gatherings. Perhaps townsfolk once whispered here, telling tales of spirits wandering Willow Creek, sharing lessons of choices and consequences. Long past, the shadows dance softly, alive yet benevolent, blending supernatural intrigue with calming imagery. Each detail the scent of aged wood, the faint earthy aroma of surrounding pine, the flicker of shadows caress, a gentle thrill, enhancing relaxation and drawing your imagination into the town's layered stories. Nearby, a small inn glows softly, its windows reflecting lantern light and moonbeams. Step inside with your imagination. The wooden floors creak faintly. The warm scent of autumn spices and pine lingers, and a faint ember glow emanates from a hearth long cooled. Travelers long past share tales here, recounting the subtle mysteries of the Cree, the town, and wandering spirits. Perhaps they spoke of decisions made along the bridge, choices that rippled through the town for decades, leaving echoes that still linger in shadow and light. These whispers of consequence are gentle, weaving intrigue without disrupting the profound calm of your guided sleep meditation. The streets curve alongside the creek, leading past a small cemetery tucked behind an ivy-draped wrought iron gate. Gravestones lean softly, etched with names and dates that tell stories of lives, choices, and quiet tragedies. Shadows flit gently among the stones, playful and benign, as if hinting at the echoes of past deeds without disturbing your peace. Perhaps a lone figure paused here long ago, contemplating a decision whose effects carried through generations, their presence now lingering subtly in the night air. Your imagination receives these whispers effortlessly, enhancing the story while deepening your relaxation. Along the creek, lanterns flicker softly, shadows dance across the water, and the soft murmur of the creek weaves alongside your breathing. The abandoned chapel, the inn, the cemetery all blend seamlessly with the gentle supernatural elements, the historical echoes, and the calm night air. Every inhalation fills you with serenity. Every exhale releases tension, and every detail guides your mind deeper into relaxation. Titan is both magical and calming, each element designed to soothe your senses while offering a soft thrill of intrigue. Perfectly suited for a sleep story, a relaxing story, a guided sleep meditation. As you drift further along the banks of Willow Creek, past every lantern, every shadow, past the inn, chapel, and cemetery, allow yourself to sink completely into the town's quiet rhythm. The gentle ripples of water, the flicker of lanterns, and the faint rustle of leaves form a seamless symphony of calm, carrying you effortlessly toward peaceful dreams. Let the whispers of the town, the echoes of choices long past, and the subtle supernatural presence cradle you entirely, inviting you to surrender fully to the coziest, peaceful, magical, and calming embrace of the night, and drift into restorative sleep. Asterisk. The midnight mist drifts lazily over Willow Creek, curling around trees, houses, and the winding creek, as if carrying centuries of stories. I'm Evelyn Blackwood from Midnight Murmurs Radio, guiding you through this bedtime story, this sleep story, this relaxing story, this guided sleep meditation. Lie completely relaxed, your body melting into the support beneath you, your breathing slow, deep, and steady. Inhale the cool night air scented with pine, damp earth, and faint candle wax. Exhale, releasing every trace of tension, every lingering thought. Tonight, the town whispers its secrets gently, blending history, subtle, supernatural presences, and soft echoes of festive celebrations, inviting you into a coziest, peaceful, magical, and calming embrace. The lanterns along the street sway softly, casting elongated shadows that twist playfully across the cobblestones. Each window glimmers faintly, reflecting moonlight and the quiet mist. Imagine children running through these streets on Halloween, their laughter echoing faintly even now, or townsfolk parading on Columbus Day, leaving behind whispers of song and cheer. These echoes float softly through the night air, blending effortlessly with the gentle murmur of the creek, the rustle of leaves, and the subtle movement of shadows. Your mind absorbs these layers of memory and magic, fully relaxed, yet quietly intrigued, feeling the perfect harmony of the supernatural and the serene. Step onto a wooden bridge, feeling the imagined creak of planks beneath your feet. The creek glimmers beneath, its surface reflecting lanterns, moonlight, and the gentle sway of tree branches overhead. Perhaps long ago, a traveler paused here, contemplating a choice that would ripple through generations. The memory lingers softly, carried by the breeze, but it feels comforting rather than alarming. Your slow, steady breaths synchronize with the gentle rhythm of water and leaves, deepening relaxation while maintaining the subtle thrill of history and mystery woven throughout the town. An abandoned chapel rises ahead, its steeple dark against the night sky. Approach it gently in your imagination. Candlelight flickers through cracked windows, illuminating pews once smooth by countless gatherings. Perhaps townsfolk once whispered tales here? Stories of spirits wandering the creek, of choices made long ago, and of consequences that subtly shaped the town. Shadows move softly in the candlelight, alive yet benign, their presence adding a delicate layer of intrigue while deepening your calm. Every detail the scent of aged wood, the earthy aroma of pine. The soft flicker of light enhances the magical and calming ambience of this guided sleep meditation. Nearby, the warm glow of N welcomes you. Step inside in your mind. Wooden floors creak faintly beneath imagined footsteps. The scent of autumn spice drifts softly, and faint embers glow in a hearth long cooled. Travelers long past shared stories here, tales of the creek, the town, and the subtle supernatural hints woven through its streets. Perhaps they whispered of lanterns along the banks, of shadows among gravestones, of choices whose consequences lingered softly in the night. These elements provide gentle thrills without disturbing your serenity, perfectly blending intrigue with relaxation. The streets curve alongside the creek, past every lantern, every shadow, past chapel inn and cemetery. Gravestones lean gently, engraved with names that carry the weight of history, choices, and quiet tragedies. Shadows flit softly, playful and harmless, suggesting the echoes of past deeds while maintaining a deep sense of calm. The night is alive with subtle supernatural presence, historical echoes, and soft whispers, all designed to soothe and calm, to carry your mind and body effortlessly into restorative sleep. Let yourself drift now, past every lantern-lit street, past the chapel, the inn, the cemetery, along the gentle murmur of Willow Creek. Every detail, the rippling water, the flicker of shadows, the rustling leaves guides your mind deeper into relaxation. This sleep story, this relaxing story, this guided sleep meditation carries you gently into dreams, blending history, magic, subtle supernatural intrigue, and the calm serenity of the night. Inhale peace, exhale tension, and allow the coziest, peaceful, magical, and calming embrace of Willow Creek to carry you fully into a restful sleep. As the story fades, allow yourself to drift into a peaceful sleep, cradled by the gentle whispers and soft shadows of this timeless town.